And the actor goes to, the Oscar goes to, J.K.
J.K. Simmons.
And the Oscar goes to Patricia Arquette.
All right. Yep. Call that one too. Yeah.
And the Academy Award for Achievement in Directing goes to
Fincher.
Alejandro G.
Yes! That's an upset. I'm so Linklater.
The Oscar goes to Eddie Redmayne!
Shit! Shit!
And the Oscar goes to Julianne Moore, still out.
And the Oscar goes to
Fincher.
who gave this son of a bitch his green card? Birdman.
Yes, thank you. We just wanted for that. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! Welcome back to our Oscar or post-Oscar show now, and this is literally 5 minutes after the Oscars, and you're getting our reactions from it. There's a lot of good things that we liked, but as you can tell, there's an elephant in the room, which you probably know.
I'm pretty salty.
Yeah, but we'll get to that. But we're gonna go in order of the
Big six.
nominations.
Big
We're gonna do
six.
the big six. So let's go ahead and talk about Best Supporting Actor, J.K. Simmons. We all loved him.
Great. He was my favorite performance that wasn't a lead actor of the year.
Definitely.
Agreed. Really appreciated his intense performance and his. I'm sorry. I'm really angry.
It's okay.
I'm so mad.
It's okay. Yeah, J.K. Simmons 100% deserved that Oscar right there.
Well, I think the brilliant thing about his performance mostly is, yeah, he was certainly like a great villain for a lot of it, but also he sort of nails the tender moments where you're supposed to really care about Terrence Fletcher in the film, and the moments where you do see the facade kind of drop and he kind of reveals what his heart really is I think that's, if anything, he makes you really care about this guy until the last frame of the movie, and I think his performance is a big reason why the movie
succeeds.
Will be so endlessly rewatchable, because you're gonna, with him and Miles Teller, their characters, they're so complex to where you're just gonna watch the movie just for that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, without his performance, the movie would kind of fall flat, in my opinion. Like,
well, certainly.
So,
And he actually did more than sit in a chair.
okay, on to our next one. Best Supporting Actress. It was
Patricia Arquette for
Patricia Arquette. Yeah, we also called that one. We were not surprised by that one.
Yeah, were we 3 for 3 or 4 for? Who cares?
But yeah, Patricia Arquette, we're totally fine with it. Great actress.
Good.
She did a great job in the movie. How her character progressed throughout the entire film. Like,
I would use the word decayed.
Or decayed, but like her slowly just like transforming into this, pretty much like a better mother and everything, and a lot of different performances out of her in the whole movie, like her dealing with depression and her kid going off to college and raising the kids and everything, and she did a great performance. No qualms with that. Yeah.
What's next?
Oh, okay. Next was it Best Director? Best Director?
No. We want to go like best actress, which we've only seen one of the films, but it didn't win.
So we can just skip that entirely.
We will be seeing Julianne Moore's movie.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Julianne Moore won this year. I'm glad she won. She's been nominated 5 times now, and
we just didn't have a chance to see it.
Yeah, we haven't seen Still Alice. There wasn't any showings near us, but her performance was great.
So no problems.
So no qualms with that.
Best Director
glad
was next?
she won it. Best Director
Best Director,
was surprisingly
Alejandro Inarritu.
Which,
Yes.
thank God, because they won something that they actually should have won at.
yeah
Like another category.
We were dead set on Linklater winning this because did you know Boyhood was filmed in 12 years?
It was made in 12 years.
What?
Huh?
12 years?
But
Jeez.
Alejandro really his direction behind the film was great because
Of course.
because from scene to scene, just the continuous shot and continuous cinematography, that's pretty hard work around and just really trying to get those performances out of the actors. It's pretty phenomenal and
Because it's such a performance-heavy film.
yes,
course.
and that's why I'm so glad he won it because that
Big
some
upset,
really
though.
it's some really hard direction right there. Wouldn't you say? Like,
Oh, yes. I agree with you 100% because the thing about the Oscars that kind of irks me ever since I've been watching them is that if a movie wins Best Picture, it should win Best Director. And as much as I was dead set on having it both ways, like giving Linklater his cake and eating it too, but having Birdman win Best Picture, I think as much as Boyhood is the most ambitious film of the year, once again, I think the people who are going to see it and like it, they're going to like it. And I don't think it has much of a broad appeal as most people hope. But with Birdman, man, everything, you took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, the fact that it's such a performance-heavy film and the fact that it has the best filmmaking and collection of performances.
It's also one of the most important films to come out of
Recently,
recent
yeah.
because it's like it breaks down the entirety of what the entertainment industry has become, and it says like you can do all these like comic book movies and stuff, but you can't lose that sense of character and that sense of drama and stuff. It can't just be boom, explosions everywhere like Transformers.
Which they make fun of in the film.
Right, and then, but see,
great.
like,
It's pretty
I view that movie as, like, it's a commentary of, like, what to do and what not to do.
It's the anti-Marvel film.
Right, but see, even Marvel's changing their game, though, with, the genre films. They're trying to make them more interesting so they don't get so stale, you know what I mean?
Of course.
So it's like, it's such a good breakdown of what's happening in Hollywood right now, and I think it is, in terms of message-wise,
It's the most important
It's the
film.
most important film. I mean, you can argue that, Imitation Game is important for this reason. Selma is important for this reason. Movies I haven't even seen, but at the end of the day, it's a movie, and it's like, it's about what the movie...
A movie about movies.
Right, it's a movie about how movies should be, and all that.
Like, it's the best of its
Right.
kind since Tropic Thunder.
Right. Yeah, actually, yeah. No, good comparison.
Good comparison. Okay. Okay, so on the next category, Best Actor. If you've seen our reactions to it, so we were very happy about it.
I was pissed.
Wait.
I'm still pissed. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm so happy to win this award.
Okay.
I beat David Oyelowo when he wasn't
I-
even nominated.
Yeah. Okay. What I have to say about it
Eddie
is
Redmayne.
Eddie Redmayne. Everyone. What I have to say about it is, for him to be nominated for that, okay, you can make the argument that yes, he played a very convincing Stephen Hawking. In my opinion, that's not much of a performance because half of his performance is sitting in a chair.
I would say
pushing
three-fourths of
buttons.
his performance.
Yeah, 3/4 of his performance is him sitting in a chair, just kind of making gestures.
And from that point on, the main character of the film is Felicity Jones.
Yes, exactly. So, his character is not very much the lead in the movie, and two, when you got performances like Michael Keaton, which we wanted to win, obviously, who has to take these long, drawn-out takes of him just acting his butt off. In my opinion, you can't really compare with Redmayne. I could name a couple other actors that should have been nominated instead of him, like Jake Gyllenhaal, David Oyelowo, which I've heard from you is excellent.
I'm gonna take this.
Well, let me just get something out.
Okay.
I think Vin Diesel as Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy has more screen time than Eddie Redmayne. He has only one line to say.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay. I'm gonna rant here a little bit. Personally, the reason I hate that he won is because the type of movie this was. It was dangle the bait, for the Oscar.
It's
an Oscar bait movie. Redmayne, you can't understand him. He's hardly in the second act of the film, as we've discussed. When he's in the movie, they put him in the background just to give him stuff to do because they're like, oh, people probably want to know what Hawking's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, the scene where
You're right.
the scene where he gets the wheelchair. The thing he's most known for is just thrown in a random spot in the movie, and they're like, "Oh, we should probably put Hawking in his computerized chair now because that's kind of his thing." They don't give you a sense of time. He just. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
I'm so mad because Keaton delivered not only the performance of his career. He delivered one of the most solid performances I have seen in such a long time.
And plus, Keaton's in his 60s. Eddie Redmayne has a long life to
Right,
go.
it's
a long
like
career of
this
acting
is
to
the
go.
only
To make better movies.
This is
Yeah.
probably the only award Keaton would ever get nominated for, and he deserved it so much more than Redmayne because Redmayne, the only challenge he had was the physical aspect of it.
Which he did, I will say, he did nail for the first 30 minutes.
Right.
His performance for the first
Right.
30 minutes, I think we can agree, was
But
great.
if we're going to take a 2-hour film and
Keaton.
give screen time, I guarantee you Keaton has at least an hour and 45 minutes of screen time, as where Redmayne has 45.
Well, not to interrupt.
No, go ahead, because I'm just livid.
I got you. I think this taps into a long-time problem with the Oscars and all of its existence, is that the Oscars, they're very fond of giving actors the award for any type of physical ability or affectation shown. And they're also really bad about giving actors, giving young actors like Redmayne the award early on in their career, and they go on and do better films, and they don't get recognized for it.
Exactly.
Or, in other cases, they'll give Best Actor to somebody, a veteran actor who delivered about 3 or 4 great performances in a row,
But they didn't get nominated, or they didn't win it for that. Yeah.
and then they put out a random Oscar movie and they win it for that. I mean,
Good example, Al Pacino's Scent of a Woman. He didn't win it for The Godfather Part 2, or
but he won it for...
but he won it for that.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like
same year as
kind
Denzel,
of like a pity Oscar. Yeah.
Same year as Denzel and Malcolm X.
That's what this felt like. This felt like this is a pity political Oscar, where it's like it doesn't even matter if you give the performance of a lifetime, let alone your career, and you still don't get recognition for it. You can get nominated all you want, but at the end of the day, it turns down to who lost the most weight, who crunched their fingers hard enough, as opposed to I'm staring at a screen acting the whole time. And not only acting in 20 to 30 minute long takes.
Well, they edited it that way.
Well, yeah, but
It's still long takes.
They also say that, I was reading up on Berman, they said that the takes were 15 to 20 minutes continuous shot without, because they had to memorize because they couldn't break the take.
Right. It's a 2-hour movie about movies.
Right.
Where Keaton is surrounded by all these actors who have gotten the spotlight around him, more so in the last few years of his career, and yet he is acting circles around everybody in the movie.
Yeah.
And that's what blows my mind about Redmayne's win, is that Felicity Jones honestly steals the show from him. Yeah. But she didn't even win the Best Actress Oscar.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like if you're gonna have the balls to give it to Redmayne, have the balls to give it to Felicity Jones.
Mm-hmm. Which is a whole other argument in itself.
But
so.
I mean, Felicity Jones is in that movie 3/4 of the way.
And she's not even as good as Rosamund Pike.
Exactly.
Gone Girl,
it's like, and Gone Girl doesn't even get nominations for half the crap it deserved.
Mm-hmm. So, in conclusion to that, Oscars are dumb.
But Best Picture, though.
Best Picture, Birdman. That was
Actually,
the best thing they did.
Yes,
I thought
we're happy about Best Picture. Yes,
I thought Boyhood was going to win it.
Yeah,
for a minute
really
there.
thought Boyhood was going to win it, but we were ecstatic that Birdman won it because
it is well deserving.
we just said Birdman.
It's well deserving.
It's
I got him to dance. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was great.
All right.
So, Thanks for tuning in. Please like, favorite, and subscribe our video.
Follow us on Twitter at Adequate Rejects.
And have a good day.